Hey everyone, I'm Paul and I'm a train enthusiast, and today we're going to be talking about HO gauge trains. They stand for half O because they're smaller than the O gauge and the other trains we have mentioned in the previous videos. HO gauge is our trains that are cool because they're smaller. You have more room to put more scenery and buildings on a certain layout. This is an example of a German Marklet HO gauge trains. As you see, there's tons of freight cars. They came with freight cars, passenger cars, with cabooses, and people are sometimes in them. There's to power the HO gauge trains compared to the I-Now and MTH trains we talked about in previous videos. There's little tiny spades that are in between that are acting like the third rail. They're hard to see because they're very tiny, but if you're looking closely, you'll feel them with your finger. There's also this is another way to power the trains. You just hit the certain buttons and they'll run the certain train like stop, go, or whistles. And there's also, if you want switches, there's also same things you can build with switches or bridges. Like that bridge, for example, can move. You hit a certain switch, it'll go up or down, or that one over there turns around. Also, there's an awesome example of a turntable which you can have on any layout, as long as you know how to make sure you can put it on the right way when you're done turning, and make sure it's facing the right way. Otherwise, your train will have a derailment. And so this is an example of done sorts of buildings made. It's a lot of work making all these buildings, and trust me, there are lots of kids that go in because there's painting. There's kids. They have to glue everything and design them, make sure all set. So I think that's everything. So now let's see some of these HO trains in action.